I would like to introduce to you Mr. Merle Ray.
If you don't know, I'll tell you. But they took pictures, and I'll be as close as I can to the years. Around 1928, 1929, and again around 1935, 36. Of all the schools in Alexandria, all the school children. And when they was turning down the old school office on the tower, Chick noticed, he was principal of the school at the time, and he noticed his film was just all matted together and just all tore apart. So he saved them, and he had Jerry Pruden to glue them back together. But they are glued back. In some of there's errors because they'll be in the wrong film. But we won't. It'd be hard for us to tell unless we know who they are. Chick had that for quite a while. It's a 16 millimeter film. Like I say, maybe I can know some of the people. I won't maybe the teachers and so forth, but some of the kids. Can you see from?
Yeah, I can see it.
That's the shop. At the old, that was in the old little school there. It used to be part of junior high. That was Russell Laney, was the teacher at that time. I can't tell you her name now. But Dunn, I believe it was.
Mary Dunn.
Mary Dunn.
Looks like
I can see some.
Keeping shorthand.
Yeah.
There's a Bell girl.
I worked for Mary a couple of years.
Some of these.
Who's that teacher?
I can't tell you.
I can't see her. I can't see her face.
Well, I might say that when they were taking these pictures, I remember when I saw these pictures the first time. I remembered there's the band marching in front of the old Washington Street School.
Yes.
Who's the band director?
I couldn't tell you that.
Better band than we've got now.
There's Henry Orner, the coach that finally got us into the winning the sectionals.
Well, they worked out.
I was running a sectional till about 31.
This film will look fast.
Looks like the first sectional was 31.
Actually, these pictures here are not as good as they are in the movies.
Yeah.
They're not as good. There's Ellen Stafford. She was a teacher here for years.
There was Herman Johnson back there.
That was a Mary Nolan.
There's
Mary Nolan was one of
oh,
them. Margaret.
Mary, not Brereton, what's her name? Down the south side.
Mary Brannon.
Brannon, yeah.
Helen?
Helen Brannon. Helen Brannon.
Is
They're
it
very good.
Yeah. There's Stafford, or not Stafford,
One of the classmates in there.
there. Some of them I will remember, I think. But then why they had on their back, they never showed their faces. But this is the drinking fountain in the center of the old school uptown.
I forgot that was a fort. Second job.
There's the janitors,
Herman Harris.
Herman Harris and Allen is.
They did.
No,
It wasn't going to be much scandal in there.
When I was trying to say a while ago that I remembered that they had me to line up with another fellow, and they says, "Move on," and I never did know what they were doing. but they were taking pictures. This is what there's Dave Benedict, the old chief of police.
Yeah, who's a kid?
I don't know.
Old Dave.
There's a school bus. Look at that. There's that's going west.
Jason Gross.
Yeah, John Carlistus.
There's
Oh, there's Bob Sloan. He was my
Sloan.
teacher. I've been looking for him. Yeah.
I can't tell you her. She's been in 2 or 3 times.
Was it?
I don't know, it looked like
I didn't know who that was. Should have known.
Helen.
Oh, Roxanna Frazier.
Latin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Oh, I
uncle's
thought
farm
that was
for
me.
farm.
I don't know.
That's farm
It looked
for
like
farm.
me.
I think
Did you
this is,
graduate, did you? 36. Oh.
I think this is about the class of 36.
I thought, I'm
John
not sure
Cook.
that was me.
There's
There's John Cook. There's McKinley.
There's
Yeah.
McKinley.
See, my dad just graduated them. It should have been 2 years after that, so he might have been.
Is that Jesse?
in the shop or
The way she always wore her hair.
there's Vic Evans.
Yeah.
Hartley.
Hartley's sister, Lucille.
Lucille Hartley.
Yeah.
There's Russell Amy.
Russell Indian
Yeah,
here.
that's Russell. I wish I could look at them. Yeah, they look like me.
Now this is the library at the end of the assembly hall on the top of the high school.
Oh, yeah.
North.
There's Katie Sloan.
Katie Sloan.
She was here forever.
That's a good view of the high school.
Haven't seen Evelyn Hyatt. Yeah.
Now this looks like the South Side School. No, there's
That's
That's the west side.
Clark School. That's
That's
E.E. Revis. That's the principal.
Yeah.
That's where I went.
I went there. The Clark
When
School
they're
was on a hill.
on
Yes,
When that's
that was on a hill.
South on Lorraine.
Out on West Monroe.
Okay, both of them looked alike. The Tompkinson School and the Clark School.
Yeah, they were built alike.
Well, I thought Clark was out on Lorraine.
Clark was on the north, out on West Monroe.
The Clark was up on a hill.
Oh.
Yeah, a little bit up on a
You're thinking
hill.
of Tompkinson.
Oh.
A little bit of hill.
Since you went
We
up
had to go up
steps.
steps
And
to,
that picture didn't go up
yeah,
steps.
we had to go up
There's
steps.
picture of it, right?
They
Yeah.
have 2 elementaries in town.
Yeah. Washington Street was the dividing line.
North
Stairs.
and south.
Yeah, it's first grade. isn't it?
Every school and church in town, I think, had something.
That Clark.
No, it's,
Look how fast they
Marjorie.
Marjorie
Yeah,
France.
she's
Oh, she was my friend.
Oh, I loved her.
She was the
Teacher.
first person to take me
She's
out
got
of
a
Madison
South
County.
Lorraine license.
She did, huh?
First person to take me out of Madison County.
Now, who is that playing the
Just,
piano?
There's so much interest.
I couldn't answer that.
Maypole.
Oh, my.
You
Now
don't see
that's
that anymore, do you?
that's the South Side School, I believe.
That was where?
That's the house there was Hardcastle's house.
Yeah, that's
Oh, and what was that spelled?
Yeah.
That's Tumble.
That's
Schools
Carlson
used to be
School.
They
Not
don't make
far.
schools like that.
There
Go back to Central again.
Mm-hmm.
Go fly your kite.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what the old junior.
No, that's the high. That's the
Yeah, it was,
60s.
it was junior high to you.
that's the one built in 25.
Mm-hmm.
The old high schools.
Mm-hmm.
In Washington, they got broke down.
That's the superintendent's office, Dorothy French.
When you see George Davis,
I wonder if we did all this down there.
Yeah, she would have been. Over the years, what years did she?
This is the way they lined us up. We didn't know they was taking our
Either Paul
pictures.
should have been in there.
yeah, you Paul should have been in there.
There's Elizabeth Brandon.
Yep.
What does they march, or just so it's,
Well, it's, speeded up
oh,
What was that, Paul, that,
Edith Hall.
no, that big man teacher?
Oh, I don't know.
I forget. I can't come up with it.
also attending and attention.
to see, back then, Fred Fuller and some of them.
Fred didn't come into town here.
Boy, he didn't.
No.
Not until high school.
Innisfail and Cunningham.
Who's that?
Oh, Darrell. Lived out southwest of town. Family did. There's Ed Revis again.
There's Revis.
What Revis?
E.E. Revis. He was my 6th grade teacher.
Oh, a teacher.
At Clark School.
He was Shirley Wells' grandpa.
Yeah. I'm sure some of those kids are my brothers and sisters.
There's Spencer, the janitor,
Yeah.
out at Clark.
Well,
Like Thomason again.
Mm-hmm.
What year did they tear that down? It seems like I can remember that.
in the 70s, wasn't it?
Oh, it seemed like it must have been before that.
Might have been.
Oh, it hadn't been.
I remember seeing it. Maybe it's 60s.
It hadn't been before the 60s. Because
Well, let's see.
that was my high
It was
school
Joe
years, and
Harris
it wasn't.
Two, I know.
Huh? It was Joe
Merle
Harris.
Marley went to Tolleson,
It seemed like I can remember it seeing it.
Fedora, but I didn't. I'm
I
not
remember
sure.
Just there.
We moved.
I remember it standing.
Or maybe it's just pictures I see.
No, I saw it. Yeah.
There, see, there's a Tolleson school.
That's it.
It and Clark was built exactly alike.
Yeah, they were built.
They used to have a
just
fence
different.
around the
Well, they
cemetery
were
there.
strong, didn't they?
There's
Where
old
did they tear it down?
Sam Carey.
or-
I didn't know him.
I don't know. They decided they needed a new one, I guess.
Now these were the 1920 films. This is the first.
Miss
first
Hall.
That's Edith.
one. Edith Hall.
Oh,
Edith
I
Hall.
missed her.
That's Edith Hall.
Shoot, I just. I'd like to see that. Because I had a.
Yeah, Susan Seaver back then. Johnny Carver.
Oh, I knew
Miss
it.
Clyde
Hall.
Alban.
There's Clyde Alban.
She retired from high school. Oh, she was a good one.
Who's that?
Edith Hall. But the kids just made fun of her.
I liked her.
But she was just like this old time teacher.
Oh, she was a fine teacher.
I had her 2 years up there.
I had her in grade school. And she went to junior high, had her in junior high, and then she went to high school. I had her all 3.
I had her twice in those 3
I had her 3 times.
Martin, Darlene. Really?
That's,
Sophie Tucker. Or Sophie.
no, Sophia
Creamer.
Creamer. Sophia Creamer. She
Yeah.
was my 4th grade teacher.
Her name sounds
I was in
familiar.
the 4th grade. She taught the
There's Frank Metzger, the
Yeah.
I
superintendent.
was hoping to see
Yeah,
that.
that's Metzger.
Well, this must be Clark School here.
Yeah, that he was the superintendent.
This is the superintendent's office
of
now.
schools.
Oh.
Right, Metzger.
I say these, they got mixed up in,
They're all mixed up. They're not all in sequence.
Oh, that is
Everyone
high.
higher.
Everyone high.
Everyone
Mr. Yeah. Oh, that was,
there's Lower
oh,
Boy.
shucks. I know that one.
There's Disc. Red Disc.
Yeah. Max had him as a shop teacher.
Oh, he was a teacher when I went to school. I never retired mine.
Principal, too.
His biology and
He taught biology,
That thing.
all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I had him in biology.
he was
Some
a
kind
good
of
old
play the
teacher,
kids
too.
are putting on.
They don't have teachers like that here.
That's Glenn White. That one with the long
Yeah,
shirt
yeah.
on his sweater.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
he went
Glenn.
places, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
What was that magazine? he wrote for?
Mature.
That was it. That owns the garden or?
Yeah, he
No,
was-
sorry for following.
He
Which
was-
was?
he even wrote after that, oh shoot.
Mr. Minster?
Modern non-maturity, I don't know. He
All
wrote
I
for
know
that.
is
That was for,
These are bad pictures here. They're not nearly as good as a film.
oh, I like the film lots better.
Yeah.
I
I think to get that projector,
You can see it so
there,
much
right.
plainer.
There's Harley Placard,
Copy.
your Cobalt. There's Mr. Bolton, the janitor.
Yeah, that's Mr. Bolton.
Oh, there it is. Two of them together.
I'll be along here someplace if that keeps you going.
I think they're much plainer in your
Yeah, they are.
film. The faces are much plainer.
This is not good at all, really, compared to what the film really was.
Somebody showing,
Ulmer boy there.
drawing classes, even if you were.
Is there no audio with that, Merle? It's all just pictures, no audio?
There's no audio.
No audio.
No, that was Bill Engel.
Yeah,
That's Fred
Yes.
Wells.
Fred Wells.
Ernie Bro.
Who's that girl in glasses?
They go so fast. There's Ulmer girl again.
Boy, they know how to have fun.
Bill Freestone.
Or your spectrum.
Yeah.
That must be 36.
No, this is a 29. This part here.
My land, that was right at the start of the Depression. Right.
Right when the
Those are
depression
some-
started in 29. Yeah.
They didn't know what was ahead of me.
Yeah.
Louis Lynch was there.
Crystal Inland.
Crystal Burkett now. I think she's in the nursing home.
I think I heard that too.
Her name's Burkett now. I expect her.
They probably wouldn't have the money left after that.
Hans Mouse. Bill Worley.
Bag ears.
Oh, my it's
Oh.
See, it's too fast. Well, I'm happy though, just really.
John Jones.
Well, that's what it used to be now.
George McFerrin.
And parents.
They're crazy. Hugging each other. Look at that, Sam.
George McDermott. George Sherman. Ulmer boy again.
yeah.
Ruth Allen could have been in some of those. There's the assembly.
The assembly hall.
That's the biggest. We had 2 to a seat up there.
All those flappers are with their bob hair.
Yeah.
That's something. Oh my. Chemistry. He's a teacher.
Spelled wrong.
There's George McDermott again. There's showing the 27 pictures off the wall. There's the 25,
25.
I believe. There's 26.
Okay.
Cocker was the ag teacher.
Before Fred this.
Yeah, he's a. And there's Egghead Brown was before him too.
Yeah, and then Brown, he was a,
Yeah.
before this. Brown.
You relation to you, Frank, Henry?
No,
That must
Yeah.
E.G. Brown.
E.G. Brown, his name was E.G. Brown.
Yeah, so that started the
Well, then they
getting
had to wear bonnets or something.
Oh, yes.
Bill Brown.
That was health rules. You had to have hair.
Yeah, Bill was in our class, wasn't he?
Back then, they don't do that anymore. They had to have hair nets. Had your hair tied up.
Or she's too on potatoes.
Probably was.
That's the
Didn't have
Thurston.
instant potatoes.
Now we're back to the machine shop
Hair
again.
beetles.
Yeah, that's the machine shop.
There's George McDermott. Harley Placard. Oh. Casper House.
Oh,
That must have been Dawn Potter's
George
parents.
Buttle would be in there.
yes, she should be.
Band.
She plays the violin.
Who?
Doris Buttle.
Oh,
They even have
Could have
orchestra,
been her.
look at that.
There's two of them playing violin. That is,
Who's the director there?
They don't even have a decent band.
now we're playing basketball.
There's Bernie Welcome.
yeah, Vernon.
Delbert Simpson, George Whitley, Delmer Hughes, Frank Alexander, Ed Wells, Alfred Woods, Delbert Simpson.
Mr. Alvin.
I missed a few of them. I couldn't think fast enough.
You did real well.
They won the special.
Oh, that was Dee.
I thought it was.
Yeah, it was Dee in that other picture, my sister. Goes so fast, you can't.
Those better than Look at the bob hair.
Now these must be
She had
elementary.
long hair.
This is elementary, yeah.
That was Bill Worley.
No worry.
Harriet Shirk.
Mm-hmm.
That's on my heart, and that one last picture there.
Grace Kirk.
Isn't this dandy?
See, we did dress like this, like the kids do today.
No.
No, I can remember I had that, for gym, I had to have bloomers tied.
Slack sleeve.
The kid was looking mean off.
There's the
Just
Sophia
so
Creamer.
Creamer, dear.
There's
That
Fedora.
was Fedora.
That was Fedora.
They
sister.
had, that was the way to have fun, life is simple.
Yeah, that's just so common. They must have got all of those kids in there.
They got the whole, they got
They had so much
everybody in
fun.
school.
Isn't that dandy?
Everybody in school was in that film.
And it wasn't lost due to all that vandalism, huh?
Hazel Castle, Ray Worley,
Hey, that was Wilson. Ray Wilson.
Ray Wilson, yeah.
That's Clark School.
Look at that.
That's the Clark School kids running out.
What was that, in Hunter Hill?
No, it's all on Monroe Street.
Oh, well, Monroe was at Hunter Hill.
No, it was right close to the St. Mary's Catholic.
Oh,
It was
Right
right
at
on
Cat
the
Corner.
Cat
Cat Corner, right.
Around the corner.
oh, what,
It's up on the hill.
On Addison.
Davis was,
I don't know who bought that. Who is that?
at one point.
It's be the northwest corner.
Oh,
Oh, northeast.
Northeast corner.
Northeast.
Yeah, northeast
well,
corner.
I think
Yeah.
Davis is right
Yeah,
there.
northeast corner.
Mark Davis's mother.
Right across from the
There's Carlton Carey.
Ray Worley.
I saw Mary Workman. Swingdale one.
Mary Bergman, she was cutting.
She was.
No, that was Noble.
Underwood.
Bob Groves. Herschel Richardson.
Shirley.
and his name was Shirley. Last name was Shirley. I watched him.
He said, my dad,
I'll think on it.
Tom Shirley.
Huh?
Warren is a year
Warren
was the
He's
class
younger.
president.
He's
And his
younger.
name was Shirley. I don't know.
Yeah, he was the class president. I can't believe that.
Well, I found out there was a barn.
Jack Bond.
I'm sure Debbie Bond, I guess they were related.
Well, they sure moving him fast.
Yeah, it makes it hard to think.
Gosh. Well, if you sat and watched about 6 times,
Well,
every time you
happy.
get a few more. Maybe. Oh, there's Pearl McGee. Well, since I
She was
forgot we had
grade
that film
behind
up
me.
here,
Pearl was a grade behind me.
you can come up here and
Now,
play
this-
at any time.
This is my classmates here now.
Oh, well, let's
What year
point
is that?
yourself out.
Well, I was,
Oh, they're jumping around, aren't they?
I was
Black
the,
students, where do they live?
I was,
They live here in town.
Where?
Oh,
When, Mom?
oh, I was in the, no more than 8th grade. It's either 7th or
we
8th
had
grade.
one lived up in the north end,
Oh, yeah, you're at the top
of the railroad track.
Well, that Shirley, he was president.
Well, he was a nice
Kenny
guy.
Hamilton, Delbert Simpson.
Yeah. As the practice.
I thought I saw her too well, but it could have been
Yeah.
here.
There's Ernie Bro.
Harley, how old would Gertrude Wells be?
The colors and present whole
Gertrude
back
Wells.
Same
Gertrude
thing.
Wells.
No, they had
Gertrude
writer's
Wells.
ad, didn't they?
Huh?
They
Reverend.
were writer's ad.
She graduated, I'm going to say about around 1927.
Yeah, crimson.
Down 25.
I think I saw her back a ways.
Now it's back to
I
the
thought
root
maybe I was
school.
wrong, but I thought she'd be older.
Sheldon's Dam.
Yeah, it is. Sure is.
They look like some kids should be.
There's
on
old
TV.
Sam again.
There's 7 of those kids every Saturday. Well, once a month. My daddy. He just cut us all look alike. The boys and girls, we all look the same.
I wondered, that black boy's Herbert Childs. There's Albert Bumgarner just a minute ago.
Albert Bumgarner.
Dorothy Jones, or not Jones, not Dorothy, but Mary Jones' daughter.
It was Tracy Heritage.
It's Thanksgiving time.
Thanksgiving. Pilgrims, yeah.
Look how they celebrated the fact.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
still do that.
Celebrated. Look, they're eating something.
That's neat. Oh.
That must be it. Turn it back on.
Oh, that was fun.